Oh, hey, greetings everybody. This is Mike, coming to you from Samurai Geek Designs, like always. But what I've got here, this is the 129 scale Revell X-Wing fighter. Sorry, I kind of blanked out again. But this was going to be like the Millennium Falcon that we did a while back. Excuse me. In the sense that it was going to be it was all going to be contained inside with the battery and everything, so our customer could hang it. But for being such a giant model, I ironically I don't have as much room as I thought I did inside for the battery to fit. Oh, you know what? I can probably get this maybe in there, but you can't. I won't be able to replace it there. This was my original thought right here, was to place the battery inside this housing, but then when you get the cockpit placed, this cockpit tub comes in really right there, and that doesn't give me very much room for anything. My other thought was to put a couple of AA batteries up here in the front, because this nose section, let's see if I can fit it on there. This nose section has a separation right here, but again, I will probably end up fitting something in here if I can. There's not much that'll run off of a single AA battery, but I think I can probably get a watch battery. Maybe in here too. I can probably get a watch battery in here, or anyway, I'm brainstorming out loud. But as you can see, all of this right here, I got to get this all sealed up soon, because my kitten loves fiber optics. And there you can see some of the light kind of kicking out through the fiber optics right there, and there. And of course I got to clean up all this paint right here. So we'll see. I mean, I may still be able to get the battery in there. I may not, because I can't put anything back here, because this houses the big giant area for the S-foils. So that's my problem with this one, is just finding a spot where I can put the battery, and I think I might be able to do it with some low wattage LEDs. I've been going for mostly 9 volts and 12 volts, but I think with this I can probably get away with a watch battery, same as what we did with the Hulkbuster. The Hulkbuster is all self-contained, but it has a watch battery and a switch inside that I barely had room for as well. So if anything, I will probably be putting the power source here with a switch right down here, just so he can turn it on and off as needed. So we will see. This is going to be this one is going to be a little bit more of experimentation for me than I'd like to admit. But whew. So yeah, like I said, I mean, I really thought I was going to have more room inside, but I may not, like I thought. So once I move a little bit further on, get to the actually installing the electronics, I will find out how much room I do have. But the goal here is to put 4 LEDs inside of here, and the goal is to have a blue static LED, a red flashing LED, a red static LED, and a white one. So 4 LEDs in there, 1 flashing, and then of course the engines are going to be lit up. So this one has got to start moving along, and I do want to take time to thank my client here, who's been more than patient with me because of the things that have been going on outside of work here. I'm still recovering myself, but I've got 2 other brothers. Both of them live further out than I do, and I've got to kind of step up and get my parents up and running again. My mom needs a lot of help, and they're both in their 80s, and they have been doing well for themselves on their own, but turns out that me and my brothers have got to start taking some time out of our busy schedules to get out there and go check on my parents. Myself, I've been out there at least, I've been going out there at least 4 times a week to get their day started, to make sure they have everything they need. I'm running every errand that they might have, to the doctor, to the, yeah, just about, I'm doing everything. And, you know, I mean, this is going to sound kind of morbid, but, you know, the goal is to have my dad try to stick it out past Christmas and maybe one extra year with us. But at the rate he's going, he's a tough old bird, man, but stubborn as hell. You tell him to sit down, he'll kind of look at you like he can manage everything on his own, and then next thing you know, he's, you know, teetering over. So a lot of pride that you got to deal with these old people. They still have a lot of, they still work by the mentality that that they can do it all on their own. And it's really not the case anymore. But you guys, again, thank you to Tim. Thanks for being patient with me, you know, because I promised this a lot sooner than what it's going out as. And along with everything else here, I've got to go turn in some stuff to Gravity Damage. I've got to finish this a Hoth battle scene diorama that I've been working on for another gentleman out there at Gravity Damage. But it's been kind of tough to sit down here and keep on working. So I'm going to keep on plugging away as fast as I can, as much as I can, and try to meet all my deadlines. But everything that's going out for Christmas has gone out, thankfully, and I will have another update on this guy in the next couple of days once I get the rest of the fiber optics installed, and I get some lights in there just so I can have a kind of a shakedown test for the cockpit. I'm going to be adding the pilot in there as well as the joystick, and hopefully get this to the painting stage a lot sooner than later. But I will have to talk to the customer, because if I can't get these batteries to fit in there to keep it all self-contained, I may have to put it on a base, and I know that's not really what he wants. But anyway, again, that's me just brainstorming out loud. But you guys take care. You keep on modeling. For all you guys out there who have been asking me questions, I will be answering you guys. You can always find me on Facebook at Samurai Geek Designs if you look up our business page. You can also find us on Instagram and YouTube here. Right? Is this YouTube? So anyway, guys, you can take... I will be getting to your questions about paint techniques, and I will be doing a short video on kind of a throwaway model that I've got. Somebody asked me how I do some of my weathering, and it's pretty simple, even for a model with raised panel lines. And I know a lot of people don't like raised panel lines, but you can still make them work with your washes and your inks. So I will be posting a video soon on that subject matter. So more to come. So you guys take care, have fun. Have I said that already? Anyway, I'm going to cut this video off and let y'all get on with your day, and take care.